Hi everyone. It's my first video on YouTube and I'm actually going to do a review on Supernatural's mid-season premiere. It is Supernatural season 11, episode 10. So firstly, did anyone actually realize about Crowley being like a little boy and him acting like really cute and adorable despite him being the king of hell? And of course, Romina was so not impressed with his attitude despite him being a grown man acting like a small boy. I have to say. That was kind of creepy, but it was kind of cute as well. And of course, Santa just simply had to be Lucifer because they just have to ruin Santa for everyone in this whole entire world. No, I'm just kidding. Santa is Santa for anyone and everyone, but Lucifer being Santa was just a whole new level. And I kind of actually liked it, to be honest. It's kind of creepy to feel like liking Lucifer because people be like, Lucifer is like the devil. You can't like him and stuff like that. But to me, I just take it as like a character and it's just a TV show. It's nothing really personal or anything of that sort. So, moving on, we know that Sam is currently in the cage with Lucifer, which is quite scary since we have all seen what Lucifer is capable of doing, and you know what might happen if Sam says yes to Lucifer. Yes, Darkness will be most probably killed or put back to where she came from, but if that happens, then the apocalypse will come back because that is what Lucifer is meant to do. But which is worse now? Like the darkness is worse or is Lucifer worse? Like I may say that darkness is currently worse. With her being firstly God's sister, which is something to take in, like a lot of it to take in, because firstly, I did not think that God has a sister or have any siblings, but apparently he does have a sister called Darkness who he caged up. Yeah, sibling rivalry comes from a long time ago. And now it's up to Lucifer to handle her once again. Yes, he's done it before, so he should be able to do it. But the thing is that will Sam say yes or not? So then we realize that Darkness is currently missing and Dean goes in search of her because there's some kind of romance going on between these two, but we don't know yet. I am shipping for them, but chances are that it was gonna happen. So yeah, bummed up about that. But he tries to go to that place where it all began. And after feeling really sick, and then Castiel comes about and he says that there's this angel stuff all around the place, and if he gets nearer, he's gonna like be extremely sick and something like that. So pretty much, Dean can't go there. Castiel has to go, and when Castiel goes there, this is the biggest joke of the whole entire episode. Is that when Castiel goes there, he meets another angel who's also searching for like darkness, which is logical, but they had to put in an Asian. So I'm like, nothing against Asians. They're Asian viewers. If you guys are watching right now, I'm not against you guys. I am from Singapore and therefore I am an Asian as well. But to be honest, I always found that US shows or UK shows just don't do that well with Asian actor or actresses. I mean, look at this Asian angel, for example. Like, they actually pictured, not really pictured, they kind of showed her as a dumb angel. I mean, that's what I got from her. Like, she's not smart, she's really dumb, and she's scared, she's not strong, and then she dies. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they don't really have much. That's sad. Really, really sad. But yeah. And then darkness sucks the life out of her. Then she sends Castiel to hell. Not really to hell, to Billy, who's the Reaper, who's like the gatekeeper of hell. Surprisingly, I'm thinking of Thor right now, and Idris Elba, who's like the gatekeeper, which is like what Billy is. By the way, big fan of Idris Elba and totally love him. So, firstly, Dean gets sent down there, and then Castiel gets sent down there, and I'm like, is this like some kind of a theme park happening down there? Because I really want to go to hell too. Not because I'm evil, or I'm dark, or anything of that sort, but just plain curiosity. And it looks so nice down there, by the way. Like, have you guys seen it? Like, besides besides Lucifer's cage being small, Crowley does have tea, and tea never ever goes wrong with anything. So I'm up for it. I'm up to go and see how hell is. Just as like a theme park kind of thing and like a tour. Not to go and have a chat with Lucifer like what Sam is doing. So the purpose of Dean going down there was to figure out like a way to stop Lucifer from taking the brother's body and to get Sam out of there. Which is happening until they heard Sam screaming and Dean and Castiel went running to his aid, which it's very noble of them to do it, but they all get sucked into the cage. So it feels like when Lucifer played the disco music, all I was thinking about was like party time. And I mean, I wrote this in my blog, and I'm pretty sure you guys can actually read it on later on. I say like Lucifer threw the party, and then Sam was the only one invited. And then like the party crashers are Dean and Castiel, which is kind of cool because like Dean was never really a fan of Lucifer, and Castiel and Lucifer are technically brothers, but yeah, you all know the story of Lucifer, so yes. And then Lucifer's trying to like manipulate Sam into saying yes to him by showing the past where Sam was way stronger and Sam was this and Sam was that. And we all know that Sam has got a little bit of a history with demons and demon blood and all that thing. So I was expecting him to say yes. And if he doesn't say yes, then how is darkness going to be defeated? So somebody had to become Lucifer. Or more like Lucifer's vessel. And that happened. The least expected person became Lucifer's vessel. Yes, none other than Castiel. I love Castiel. Like, ever since season 4, I've been totally in love with him, and Misha Collins plays him really, really well. And what was even more better than ever was Misha Collins playing Lucifer in Castiel's body. I mean, you guys get what I mean. Like, we've always seen Misha Collins as Castiel, so now you see him as Lucifer with that pinch of like Luciferness, if I could say it that way. But like when you see it, you just know like OMG, like this is the best moment ever. Even though I'm kind of worried for Castiel and like will he come back or not. But OMG, like Castiel. Now it's Lucifer. And I think that no one realized it, and I was quite like wondering like if Romina was doing the spell to get him out, why didn't anyone realize that Lucifer was not in the cage when they all got out? Like, no one took notice of it. That's why I kind of found like the writers didn't really put in much effort in that part where they could have actually like realized it, like he was missing. But yeah. Of course, there are like there are things that I would say was really funny, or more like puns, because that was what happened. It could be the one where my favorite was when um what's that? It was when, let me see, I'm trying to get a hold of it. I'm so sorry. Okay. It was when Dean got a call from Crowley, which the number is 666 because like it's the devil's number, of course. And then he says like, your brother's in hell with Lucifer. And I'm like, that's the best call that Dean could ever have, and it was just pretty brilliant. And of course, later on, Crowley actually says this statement, get the hell out of hell. So I was like, wow. Emphasis on hell a lot. Like a lot of hell's emphasis there. And of course, I was really shocked that Lucifer actually killed Rowena. Like, I was never really a fan of her, and I just found her to be like, she fulfilled the things that the boys couldn't do, or things that Crowley or Castiel couldn't do. But that's about it. Like, there wasn't really much of a role in it, and I thought that she would get much more better roles if she was the queen of hell, or like the queen next to Lucifer. And then when Lucifer asked a question like, besides you, could anybody else open the cage? And she's like, no. And then, bye, Rowena. That was what happened. So now Lucifer is out. Darkness is weakened. Sam is safe. Dean is safe. Castiel is now locked inside. What else is happening? Asian Angel. The biggest joke ever. Yet again, I'm not against Asians, but it's just like, they pictured her really badly, so bummer. And that's about how the mid-season premiere is. Which is, I have to give it a rating, if it's like of 5 stars, I have to give it at least 4. And it's mostly thanks to Lucifer. Like, he made it possible. So that's about it. And I hope you guys like it. And if you guys want more reviews on such TV shows, just put a comment below and like and subscribe. And thank you and bye guys.